Congrats on making it through 2024. How are you?
Merry Christmas! Happy end of year! We made it. It's summer again.
Yes.
Woohoo!
What would you rate this year out of 10?
I would give it an 8.5. This year, solid 8.
8 though. I think it was a very interesting year.
I would say strong 9.2.
9.2.
Yeah,
Nice.
always room for improvement.
How would you rate this year out of 10?
I think this year has probably been one of the best yet. 9.5 because there's no such thing as perfection.
What would you say has been your biggest change of 2024?
Biggest change is probably an obvious one. I had my daughter Piper.
A lot of the things that we were doing last year don't really stick anymore. So we had to just be very creative about what do we do and just pivot, change.
What has been your favourite award that we've won this year?
I'd say the Executive of the Year award, mostly because it's a Stevie award.
The one that we won for excellence in customer service. That one really means a lot to us.
Best SEO agency in Melbourne.
I actually just got an email this week and I won Woman of the Year for the 3rd time.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Actually winning Woman of the Year. Wait, what did I write? Do you have any personal or professional milestones?
Being acting CEO while Lauren was on maternity leave is a super huge milestone. And then becoming COO after that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And another professional milestone would be your Megaversary.
Yes, I just celebrated 6 years.
What did you start as?
I started as a junior marketing strategist or account manager at the time. So on the tools,
Yep.
doing all the ads, and now I've stepped away from that and help people do that.
And what about your favourite event, like social event that we've had this year?
Always the Amazing Race.
Did you?
Second.
The Amazing Race. It's when I put my CEO hat away and I bring out my competitive hat. There was a little bit of tackling, which I did have to apologise for after.
Your team stole a burger, and we know that, and we all accepted the fact that this is how you win. But it's fine. Cheating is allowed. We know that. So we'll do it next year.
There's only one way to get to the top. And we won, so.
I actually think mine was, we had Eto pasta on the rooftop. It was really nice. It was like a beautiful sunset, one of those mild evenings. We had Italian music playing, people enjoying their pasta, and the pasta was really good.
Definitely the puppy yoga, because who doesn't love puppies? Didn't get much yoga done, but got lots of cuddles.
It was a really nice puppy yoga, and so I think we might be bringing puppy yoga back for 2025.
I am buzzing about that.
Yeah.
Let's manifest it.
Let's manifest.
Me and Steph just did some visualization.
Oh yeah,
So let's
visualizing
do
it.
some
I can see it
visualizing.
right now.
I can see the puppies. And what would you say has been the biggest challenge for you this year, and how did you overcome it?
I would say our entire sort of like agency, including the clients that we have sort of struggled with where the economy's been this year in Australia. And so what we've really worked on is helping find efficiencies and helping the businesses understand profitability, what levers that we can pull both with ads and outside of ads to help them actually like get through this year and to continue growing their business, but also strengthening their foundation.
Do you have any moments that stand out this year that are your favourite moments, work related?
Favourite moment this year would have been hosting the Digital Leaders Summit. So we've hosted this in Melbourne and Sydney this year. But it was the first event in Australia where Meta, Google and TikTok were all sitting on the same stage. That was a pretty big pinch me moment. We hosted the second event at Google HQ as well, which was awesome. So we've had so much positive feedback from the actual platforms around that event and how they actually really enjoyed coming together.
Yeah.
There's really no negative from bringing the platforms together as well. No one wants to scale on one platform so that they don't have to spend on another. It's I think when they work together, that's when you can see the best results for a brand anyway.
So having events where we have all like clients and future clients there for them to see firsthand that we have like TikTok, Google, Meta, it's really cool.
Yeah, and just building a community, being a founder of a business can sometimes be a little bit isolating. And if you're working with a big agency like us, then you have a direct point of contact within Meta. You don't have to deal with Meta customer service.
Yeah.
We can go directly to our partner and fix the issue for you. So it's such a big plus.
So we don't just run ads, we grow businesses has been the new motto that has come out this year. How does that reflect the work you've done in 2024?
So we still exist to be the best place to work, but the work that we do has taken a shift to accommodate the changes that happen in the landscape. So we don't just run ads. We don't just look at the ad platforms. We are looking at everything that impacts a business's success. So that means getting into the nitty-gritty, going through their P&L, understanding everything that their brand is, all the levers that they have to pull in order to get success. So sometimes that is impacting the ad account. Sometimes that is looking at the website. Sometimes we need to increase the average order value or the customer lifetime value. All of these things go into getting the brand the best results.
Can you please say, we don't just run ads, we grow businesses in Italian?
Non facciamo solo pubblicità, ma cresciamo business. If you are Italian and this is wrong, I apologize.
How it fixes?
They're good. They're killing it. They're growing. They've got like hundreds of brains working on the tool every day. So it's exciting.
So we were acquired by a global AI company called Pixis in February. That was actually the same week that Piper arrived, which was insane. I think probably the two biggest moments in my career and personal life happened together, but that's how it always goes. And so now we've been, I think we're 10 months into the relationship with Pixis, and they've been great introducing a lot of AI into what we do, into the ad accounts that we're running, but also looking a little bit more holistically through auditing, through reporting. So the reason I think that they were such a good partner is because they can actually enhance everything that we're doing with our clients.
Okay, so that's all the work-related questions. Tell me about funny Megaphone moments this year.
I wanted to say Tom Davies dressing up as Lord Farquaad.
I wasn't dressed up. When I went to the shop, it was closed. And it was Thursday afternoon, so I had to just come in and pretend that I didn't care. But I was dying inside.
I need to think about.
I'll tell you mine in the meantime. Irene, she basically sat down and the whole chair just like fell beneath her and she just fell on the floor.
I guess Sydney is like top of mind. That Em was disappeared because she was going to get some Chinese. Lauren was in the bathroom. They're calling last call. I'm like, you have to wait. Please wait. I have to get everyone on the plane home.
I was famished.
When we had an event here at Megaphone and we brought brand new chairs for the panel to sit on and everyone was sitting on them and all we could hear was screws falling out of the chairs. And the speakers were like really uncomfortable about it.
Who is your favorite person at Megaphone?
You can't ask these questions.
I can. I just did.
Did anyone actually answer?
Dolly, Em's dog. She's such an angel.
Obviously it'd have to be Lauren. Otherwise, low-key Diego, a dog person, a fur person.
I'm gonna upset a lot of people.
Ben today, because he's come to me with a million opportunities for growing clients.
Who is your favorite person at Megaphone? And least favorite.
I'm gonna go with the popular choice, and it's Tom, because he's fun, because he embodies all of our values.
Today, my favorite person at Megaphone is Paris. We have pod leader meetings on Friday, and they're always very entertaining. She always asks a very interesting question. So she's my favorite today.
Who's your least favorite person at Megaphone? Just joking.
It's not gonna happen. The TikTok girl.
Oh, fuck off. You might be good at a lot of things. You're good at editing videos, you're good at being head of digital, you're good at driving your car to work. Tell me what you're bad at.
Every sport.
Every
type of sport.
Timelines. I like a timeline, but then I'm also like, that's a next week problem sometimes.
I feel you.
What am I bad at? You know, surprisingly for someone who is organised and in operations, all my notes are everywhere.
Note taking isn't the worst thing you could be bad at.
Or do you know what I also am bad at?
What?
These things.
You're not.
Whenever you come up to me for TikTok videos, I'm like, no.
Sarah doesn't think she's good on camera, but
I don't convert.
says who?
The people who never click on my ads.
What
You guys.
I just feel like you're not in enough stuff to know if you convert. You guys, you're definitely not going to convert if you're telling them off.
I love you all.
I'm bad at being on time. I am like constantly like a doctor, always a few minutes late to a meeting.
In your interview 6 years ago to get into Megaphone, what would you have said your weakness was then?
I remember this. I said that I was a perfectionist, which is the classic.
Classic. What can't Lauren Oakes, CEO, do?
I'm really bad at waiting for things.
If an alien abducted one person from Megaphone but had to represent the human race, who would you sacrifice?
Sarah. She's the best.
I would give them Sarah. She's calm under pressure. She's still going to give you a good impression on what a human's like, even though she's just been abducted.
Honestly, let's just chuck Renila in there.
Liz.
Liz! Yeah.
Because she's so lovely. Like,
Yeah,
could
she
you find
is.
a better person?
It would have to be someone really good.
I would choose Auntie.
Sarah.
Nice. She's got 3 for 3 now. Do you have any mega fails?
Too many.
A lot of fails.
I mean, we have to fail more than we win, otherwise we don't progress.
On the day of the summit, someone had managed to duplicate the event that we were hosting on Google Calendar, and then they cancelled it and deleted everybody from it.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So that was an almost fail.
Ooh, that would have been bad.
There were tears.
When the email got sent out to all our clients saying that the event was cancelled.
That's what Lauren said too.
Did she say that? Well, that was my mega fail, not hers. Anyways, we fixed it. I am a problem solver.
No, because everything is just a learning opportunity.
What would you say the buzzword of 2024 has been?
My whole 2024 has been about AI.
I fully agree with that.
Yeah, I think everyone has been talking about AI. It's been the most important thing that has happened at Megaphone.
I thought you was going to be like, AI.
First part of 2024 has been third-party cookie.
What would you say?
I hear what I was thinking in my
What were you thinking? Say it.
Brat and demure.
Let's do it very demurely. I'm not those crazy girls.
What has been the buzzword of 2024?
Slay. No, I don't know.
I asked that to Lauren and she said brat. And Sarah said slay.
And second part of 2024 has been profitability.
What would you say has been the buzzword of 2024?
AI, for sure.
Well, brat got added to the dictionary.
It's a buzzword.
Why can't you just bring up Bali in the next meeting?
I
Like,
can try.
come on.
I can try.
Give the people what they want. Pixis, take us to Bali, please. Please. If 2024 was a cocktail, what cocktail would it be? What's funny about that?
No, I don't know how you come up with all these questions.